Sam.
Hi, I'm Lou.
Today we're going to talk about men. No, we're going to talk about how men also, in midlife, their testosterone levels plummet. So they suffer things from low libido, low moods, anxiety. So similar to what we do.
Yeah, they lose their bottle as well. Like the things that they were confident to do before, they're less likely to want to do. And then they're less likely to talk about it as well. Like they're not going to go down the pub and say, "Oh mate, I'm feeling really low mood at the moment," or like my libido's plummeted.
Yeah,
They're not going to say it, are they? Whereas
that.
Women, they chat. They chat to one another. They're likely to Google different symptoms, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're definitely more likely to go to the GP about it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very common for men to sort of link everything as well, because I think as it's sort of a bit of a slow burner, it happens over such a long period of time, they kind of just don't even realise it's happening.
No.
And also if their woman, their wife is or their partner's really struggling with their menopausal symptoms, they also might not even want to tell them their own struggles.
No.
Because if they're not communicating well as a couple, then that can obviously be a factor as well, couldn't it?
And they might not be communicating well because they're both feeling the same.
Yeah, exactly.
In a lot of ways. So talking to each other is a big thing.
Yeah.
But they may feel like they've drifted too far apart. But maybe try and have a frank conversation with your partner.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been married a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes, like obviously because the testosterone level was plummeted, then maybe their partner 20 years ago was much more,
virile.
But now obviously that's slowed down quite a lot, and then the partner or his wife is thinking, oh, is he not finding me very attractive anymore? Is it because I put on weight, or is it because I look moody all the time, or what is it like? And unless you communicate with one another,
it's going to be a vicious circle.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people do split up at this age, don't they?
Yeah, it's like a really common age, isn't it? To drift apart. Lots of affairs take place.
Yeah.
It's a really rough time, to be honest, isn't it? Kids leave home often, go off to college and university. So if you're not communicating in the first place, and then you're both stuck in a house on your own, no kids about, no distractions. Yeah. This is when the cracks start to show, isn't it?
It is.
And unless you address some of the situations, and you really do, chat and deal with things, and have coping mechanisms. Because I've even heard women say, my husband cringes me out so much, I can't even bear him eating. Yeah. All the various things, and it's quite scary. It's quite sad, isn't it?
It is sad, because maybe if you communicated, you might be able to save your relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
And have a good future together amongst these. If you and your husband goes to the doctors, your partner goes to the doctors, and go from there. And it's sad because a lot of relationships probably could be saved.
And like we were saying before, weren't we, that to each other, that when you've got friends in new relationships and it's all like young and exciting, it's almost like teenage years, and they're coming to you telling you about, they're going on a date, or he's taking them on holiday, or all these fun things that's going on, and it's all like young and fresh. And then the lady's looking at her relationship, which of course it's not going to be like honeymoon period.
No.
You've been with them 20 odd years, you've got to be realistic. But for some women, that is the tipping point, isn't it? They think, no, like I would like that, and it's not as easy as that, is it?
It's not as easy as that.
Sometimes
I've been there and done it.
Yeah, and also, there's all these dating apps and stuff like that, which we sort of did touch on before, but we're going to really do a good one on, aren't we?
We do. That's a whole episode just on dating apps.
Yeah, and what a horrible process that can be for people. So people think the grass is green on the other side. It's not always the case, is it? So just really, you do really need to try to communicate your feelings.
Yeah, and getting your husband some help if you can.
Yeah, if he wants help.
Yeah,
that's the key, isn't it? It's if you want to help yourself, or if he wants to help himself, or if you want your relationship to move forward and stay
or
married.
if you want to join Tinder, don't bother.
That is the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, that is.
Whatever suits you.
Yeah, but try and communicate, have an open conversation, an honest conversation with them, and hopefully you'll be able to move forward together and enjoy the rest of your lives together.
Exactly.
Yeah, enjoying the